And we just found the hotline last time. Just allows us to speak directly to the board and to the old director. Now we're trying to find the directorial override so we can access the elevator. Just need to go to the central office. Pretty sure we've gone in here before. Yep. I guess these guys respawn every time. Go down here. Guess we go through the mailroom. So it looks like we can go through to the director's office. Hotline chamber. Go up through here. Should be the director's office. Dear Mr. and Mrs. Potts, I regret to inform you that your son, Graham Potts, was killed in active duty this past week. While the details surrounding his death are classified, I'm honored to tell you that he died in the service of his country. He can be proud of his courage in the face of danger, and his commitment to protecting our nation against her enemies. He will be remembered by his comrades and colleagues. I sincerely regret the pain this message will bring you. Take some solace in knowing that his sacrifice helped to protect the country he loved so much. His effects will be returned to you with all speed. Sincerely yours, Howard J. Murray, Deputy Chief of Communications, Federal Bureau of Patrol. Trying to think if there was any other level 1 classification rooms that we missed. And I'm guessing we'll come across them again eventually.
Reminder, if you experience an unanticipated building shift, follow these simple steps. 1. Search the room for items or objects of power. Carry the alternate power to the nearest Bureau staff to find you and the others. If there are no
Oh, here we go. Didn't you hear? Just dead. Examination of paranatural topics, objects of power and their para-utility. Summary. Objects of power are unique in the capacity to grant certain individuals paranatural abilities. We call these individuals para-utilitarians. The potency of these abilities depend on the para-utilitarian. Using the redacted object of power as an example, some para-utilitarians can achieve a throw distance of redacted, while others are only capable of as little as redacted. See Darting Darlings, Presentation 11.15 for more information. What exactly determines an individual's paranatural competence is unknown, but it is largely believed that some redacted exist within the body, and that, like all muscles, it can be exercised. To continue my analysis, I have officially requested access to the Northmore records. Considering he's one of the most accomplished para-utilitarians the Bureau has ever seen, Dr. Darling is still considering this report. Refer to file 854, 1982 for full report. Wow, Freddy Gamer 23, long time. How are you doing, Freddy? Thank you for the drink. How have you been? Good. Glad to hear it. Yeah, everything's good here. Just working, streaming, hanging out. What have you been up to lately? Five months already. Long time. Been here before? Oh yeah. Just school. I hear you. Examination of paranatural topics. Technological limitation of the oldest house. Summary. The oldest house imposes certain limitations on our bureau, but by far the most restrictive is the inability to use certain technological instruments. The oldest house does not allow devices that receive or emit blank signal, redacted signal. Radio waves are the only transmittable signals in the oldest house, and even those are often unreliable. If the power of the collective consciousness is taken into account, it could be that certain pieces of technology are too new in the cultural redacted for the oldest house to redacted them. Similarly, these items have not been known to become receptacles for altered status. Technology may be moving too fast a pace for the redacted to occur. Modern technology tends to disappear and break here, sometimes quite violently. Redacted agents have been injured by cell phones exploding in their pockets while entering the oldest house. Refer to file 419-1935 for full report. That runs out, I'll send to you, which will be March 16th. Okay, that's cool, man. Thank you. Appreciate it. Looking forward to it. You still hang out, in Blade's stream? Federal Bureau of Control, listen. I know you can't control building shifts, but the executive level restroom has been missing for weeks now. I worked my ass off in the Islamabad station for 3 years. I've earned the right to a nice workplace shitter. If you can't bring it back, at least find out where it went. D. Rodriguez. Not there often, but I go to see what's going on. Yeah, I haven't been there in a while, to be honest. I'll stop in and usually don't stay very long. Currently in VR chat because I have an Oculus Quest 2. Oh, that's cool. How do you like the Oculus? Wait, why is my picture already on the walls? That's odd. Pretty fun, had it for about 3 months. I've been looking into that. Another streamer I watched sell, he has an Oculus, I believe it's an Oculus, but a VR headset in general. He seems to really enjoy it. The only VR headset I have is the PlayStation VR headset.
Singing. Sounds like it's coming from the elevator.
Which it's fun, but I don't have the adapter to play it on the PS5, so.
What about the planet tracking them?
The power plant is largely confidential.
Oh, cool. Gunner has a high stopping power with a scatter shot that devastates grouped enemies at close range. So we can like build new weapons. Weapon mods. Obscured weapon mod common. Construct a random weapon mod. We need a threshold remnant to increase or upgrade, I guess. Guess we could build the shatter.
No use guessing the
Let's check abilities first, though. Yeah, the PSVR is pretty outdated, so kind of sucks, but hopefully they'll upgrade it here soon. Let's see, we get 20% more health or 10% more energy. Let's just do the health. Additional weapon form slot.
His motives if we don't even know what kind of energy.
Word countermeasures. Kill enemies with service weapon in shattered mode. So we can accept that.
What do you mean?
And try and build the shatter, I guess.
It has to be a fusion reactor. There's no other way to create that kind of energy
Okay.
now, right?
Recoil 5%. Plus 2 projectiles. That seems pretty solid. Go ahead and keep the
They're saying Trench was shot dead.
the plus health recovery mod for personal. What the hell is this? Welcome back. Alright, so we need to make our way to the maintenance sector, which is...
They say the new director can launch objects up to
Maybe we can fast travel?
Bullshit. We've never recorded any distance over 5.
Obviously, you've never heard of police.
Do you hear that? Someone's singing. Where's it coming from? I'll go look. Hi, Jesse. Thanks.
Already
Emily.
done all that.
I'm sure I'll have more questions soon. Just let me know.
Oh, nice. Yeah, that's fine.
These readings
Is... Alright. Going down. Maybe through here. Okay, give me a second. Let me do this. Actually, what I can do is I can just invite you to my new Discord. It's not, it's not in that link, but that should give you access to, Skynet, which is my personal Discord. And then you should just be able to find me on there. But if not, I'll add you in either after the stream or in a minute. Nostalgia department. can't go that way. Damn, this gun's strong. Alright, cool. Wow. Been sick. Hey Waffles, thanks for alert, man. And thank you for the 2 sips. 1, 2. Alright, Freddy. Have a good night, man. I'll see you around. Addicts. The energy recharge on this is just too OP. Especially with the +2 projectiles. Shit. Where did that even come from? Oh, right there. So there's communications. That was the... oh shit. That came out of nowhere. Mail room. Search for weight. Sector. Gotta be missing something. This is a straight plus 24% damage. Wonder what's stronger. Let's go through here and fast travel. Kill enemies in the executive sector with headshots. Let's go back to Central.
Hope has asked us to document the hiss incantation, she calls it.
You mean like in person?
In person, with a pencil.
Check the director's office one more time. There's the elevator. Wish you had more control over the map. I don't have 4. Collective unconsciousness is defined as the form of the unconsciousness that is shared in all human minds. From this arises unconscious knowledge, linking us through our ancestral heritage. See Young's report, page 12 through 34. Through this collective unconscious, we unknowingly attribute a series of images and archetypes to all of our elements of our lives. These archetypes are never fixed, but shift and change in tandem with our species and culture. This internal belief is the power of images shared by a massive population, is redacted in the creation of altered items and objects of power. The sheer amount of redacted exuded is extracted to the best representation of that image, imbuing a single object with a massive amounts of redacted. Theoretically, places of power could likewise be formed by the simple power of sustained collective belief. Refer to file 5417532 for full report. It looks like the elevator's downstairs, right below us, or it's that sector 4. Oh, section elevator.
Thine word, meet me in the maintenance.
Like I said before, the janitor is a friendly face.
In the maintenance.
The maintenance sector is the janitor domain. If I can find Ahti here, he can help me reach the override. Maybe it was you who got me into the oldest house with the lockdown on. Maybe it was Ahti. It felt like he made the elevator appear that took me to Trench's office. Is Ahti guiding me too?
whole place kind of shifted after talking to him the first time.
The directorial override is right there, in the control room. How do we get there?
Shit. Ah, there's so many there. Oops. Should have fallen back. Actually, can you jump to that? Nope.
The directorial override is right there, in the control room. How do we get there?
Just have to play a little bit more passively. Check behind and see if anything changed. I doubt it. Alright. What I thought. That would have been cool if it wall crumbled. we got a threshold room now. Alright, so when we came in, we were up here. Let's check on the left-hand side. Oh, we can't access that. And this is where those stairs led. Control in. See if there's anything else on this bottom floor. I think so. Go in here just in case. Wow. Wow, okay. Oof. Alright, so I guess that's the only way left. This is the office.
What's down that way?
Mary Chase. Investigate the strange lights in the break room. Yeah, this game's awesome, Roxas. Oh shit. When's the merry-go-round horse object of power?
Ugh, this place makes me nauseous. An object of power. How do you think it got down here? A carousel horse. Why is kid stuff always so creepy?
That ain't the truth. You should, man. It's actually really good. I'm sad I didn't play it for as long as I've had it. So I bought it on launch day and then never played it. Oh. Okay. Okay. Yeah. Ooh, I don't know how I made that. And it's the Ultimate Edition, I think. Gold are immune to her attacks, okay. You and the horse are now bound.
Let's see the Hess keep up with me now.
Hey, Nolan. Wow, 2 people from Blade Stream. Freddy was just here not too long ago. How are you doing? Freddy Gamer 23. He just stopped by. Is there anything down here? No.
Stepping to the FBC, there's lots to do, there's lots to me, but don't touch and don't scream much. Let's join the Thresher Kids. Let's join the Thresher Kids.
Yeah, I'm loving this game, man.
Hey, man! What are you drawing? I'm drawing a dog!
I'm drawing the pyramid.
The what?
The pyramid.
What's a pyramid?
The Black Pyramid. It's in the astral plane.
Airplane?
Astral plane. It's big, white, and empty. Or is it? It's a weird, crazy alien dimension. The white goes on forever. You can get lost in all that white and never find your way back home.
I miss my home.
This game's so weird. I love it. Yeah, it's the game is like X-Files meets Resident Evil in a way, I guess. It's not as like resource management heavy like Resident Evil. Like you don't have to, you know, find ammo and health and stuff like that.
Well done. You got the job. It's place for congratulations. Yippee, saatana. It happened in the last drop. I truly need an assistant.
Funny thing is, I've been a janitor. I'm more at home in that role than as the director. Only Ati here seems to see that.
Yeah, hi, Ati. Look, we need to get the lockdown lifted, otherwise I can't get to the other sectors. Can you help me get to the override?
Yes, yes. Easy peasy. It's just around the corner. But first, we need to get you working. Very small, couple of hours job.
Something tells me it's gonna be more than that.
Yeah. You think there's a dog buried in this? I can tell you are not yesterday's Krause's son. That's why you'll make a great assistant. Very well. I'll hit the facts on the table. Mä kyllä sanon perkele suoraan, että this house has a vermin problem. A bad one. They've already messed up the cooling pumps. And the power generators of a power plant, perkele. And the pensioner inside is starting to feel the band around his head tighten. The situation needs to be fixed. before the plant blows up. And we all disappear like a fart in Sahara.
Trying my best to keep up with this. Fix the coolant pumps and the power generators, otherwise the power plant will blow.
But don't you worry. I've left you clear instructions. You'll catch the end of the thread before I go to my vacation. The work's on the task board here. You can do later, when you have time.
Vacation? Right.
Yes, no one's gonna cancel my
Details
holiday.
on this guy's face are
But don't worry
amazing.
at all. You'll take care of it, and soon this crisis gonna be last winter's snow. You better go now, so you don't have to run with your head as your third leg. The door in the back leads to the plant.
The door in the back. That's great. Thank you, Ati.
I haven't streamed in 6 months. With health, thank G, I'm fit again. Proper stream, I mean. I got control on PS Plus. Graphics card CV or PS4? This is PS5 actually, but trash.
Yep.
Burn the trash around the furnace.
Grass. Throw it in the fire. Burn it all.
Burn it all.
Burn it into a reindeer, not into a moose.
Okay. So have you started streaming again? Like, are you starting to stream again? Shatter recoil efficiency, dodge efficiency.
Okay, so what happens again if that thing blows up?
Power. Explosion.
Where's the trash that he was talking about? That was in ventilation, right? Oh, around the furnace. Duh, it's right there. Oh, awesome. Yeah, I'll have to try and stop by next time I see you on. Are you still in Blade streams at all? Do you ever stop by there? The object of power escaped the Panopticon a couple weeks ago, and they want everyone to keep an eye out for it. So if anyone sees a merry-go-round horse zipping around the sector, alert me immediately. Do not try to contain it on your own. Definitely don't bind it to yourself. Your security chief, Simon Arsh. Merry-go-round horse, OOP 16-KE. Objects should be kept in a confined space when unbound. Fiberglass horse, once used as a seat for a merry-go-round ride, the pole is still connected to the object. The object is capable of moving short distances at high speeds. This can be quite dangerous when Redacted's in its path. The object is currently bound by Redacted. The object was discovered at the site of an abandoned amusement park. Local Redacted reported that the rides would move on their own, and that they would be chased out. When these rumors reached the Bureau, see America Overnight, episode 235, agents were dispatched to investigate. 3 local Redacted were found dead at the scene. The object attacked Agent Redacted by Redacted. Agents invoked Formula C 0.5 to redacted the object long enough to redacted.
Stepping.
Watch that. Hotline Northmore.
Northmore was director before me. I never wanted his job. I never wanted power. I purposefully avoided it, didn't trust it, didn't want to rely on it. Northmore was all about power. A man like an explosion, hungry for authority, for order, for more, until it was too much. I had to find a solution in the end, contain the situation. Northmore never liked me, but he went along with it, to his credit. He didn't really have a choice. I suppose at the end of the day, a director's most basic duty is to keep the lights on. Here's to you, Northmore. There were no prime candidates waiting in the wings, but I was there. Had been the whole time, keeping my head down, working my ass off. I had nothing to lose. I picked up the gun almost on a dare.
Yeah, I haven't been into his in a while. Oh, what do you mean, any subs? Oh, we got duplicate of that. Can't wait until we get a second slot on that. Damage while low on health is 41%. We might as well just use that on the grip. Oh shit. Where's the
It's dangerous out here, lady. Go see Chief Arish. He's just inside. He'll help you.
Ma'am! Hey! Chief Arish, FBC Security. Shouldn't you be in a safe room?
No. Hey Simon, I got your message. Yeah, if someone in the sector is asking about Ati, just tell them you'll handle it and leave it at that. Under no circumstances should any personnel intervene with his day-to-day routine. I told you everything I know about him so you could do better to deal with his odd habits. But yes, it's still very much a classified matter. Also, I saw your report about the quarry worker who wandered into the Foundation. Detaining him was the right move. We'll figure out what he saw before we decide on next steps. Cheers, Lynn. Yes, in case you hadn't noticed, something is up between Trench and Darling. I know it isn't your strong suit, but try your best to stay out of it.
They all have HRAs. We're on the same side.
My name is Jesse Faden. I'm here to perform the directorial override to get the lockdown lifted.
Yeah, Chief Arish, FBC Security. I've just... Oh, hang on, you're the new director. It's a pleasure, ma'am.
Let's skip the formalities, please.
Right. Faden, ma'am. Look, as you can probably tell, it's a bit of a shit show down here. We've been holding our ground, but Whatever's gotten into our buddies has them wrecking the coolant pumps and the power converters. The NSC keeps overheating, and my crews keep getting shot before they have a chance to make any repairs.
NSC?
Oh, sorry. Bureau jargon. It's what we call the power plant. You know, the big rumbling metal thing? Salvador, head of security, asked me to protect it in case of an attack. See, what's inside is dangerous. The Dr. Darling seemed to know it would be a target.
Darling? He's here?
No, he came down a few days ago, before everything went to hell. He was out of it. Smelled like a bar mat. He was ranting about vulnerabilities and how he only had one large-scale HRA, but that he needed it somewhere else. Still, at least he gave us these personal HRAs before he left. Hey, did I mention that he was tearing his clothes off? Crazy dude.
Darling knew the hiss was coming.
Listen, I love playing 20 questions as much as the next guy, but we have got to get the water and electrical systems repaired before this baby blows. I'll have my guys unlock the doors out of here for you.
I'll take care of it. You stay and keep the hiss away from the plant if you can.
The hiss? That's what we're calling him? Oh, that's catchy. Oh, listen, the radios aren't working, so if you find my boss Salvador out there, could you please ask him what the plan is? I'm sure he will have one by now.
I'll keep an eye out for him.
He sure has a lot of faith in his boss.
Bet he's already a
Try to
hiss.
stay alive.
Bet he is already a hiss. Why is he still flashing?
When the converters and coolant pumps are working again, we should be able to get this baby back down to a safe temperature. I hope.
I should be going.
Right. You gotta lock down the lift.
Keeping my eyes open. We ain't out of the woods yet.
Shelter.
Itching for some real action.
Careful what you wish for. Astral constructs. Upgrade grip. We need 5 or 10 ritual impulses. Let's see. Oh, you can just. Oh, you can accept up to 3. Oh, well, we don't have spin. Oh shit. Kill enemies without dying, 50. But accept that. Oh, you said any subs? I didn't know what you meant by that. Where are we going? Where are you going? What the hell? Those are weird looking. Boomer. What? Spin grouping efficiency. Is it coolant pumps?
Power cut. Replace the parts. I got you for a few bits. Oh, did you do bits? Didn't update. Might take a minute for it to kick on. Oh, here's the furnace.
'Trash'. Did Ati mean barrels full of hazardous biological material?
My name is Dr. Pierce, lead researcher.
Seems like I'm breaking some environmental regulations for waste disposal, but if that's what Ati wants, then I'll get it done.
Right under our noses. Darling refused to allocate me the budget or resources, so I'm taking matters into my own hands. Let this recording be the proof I need to convince them. The furnace can speak. It's been talking to me for some time now. Listen. Did you hear that? It's a sentient force, capable of communicating. I checked, and there's no record of ever installing this furnace. I believe that... Oh, sorry. What? Yes, I can feed you. What do you eat? I see. I'll try to find some volunteers.
Thanks. Just a few more. up there. Like that, and it's locked. Here's the last one. Hey, Bowser, get this. The accounting department still says they haven't received my expense reports. They say the receipts probably got lost in the mail tubes because of a shift or a threshold or some fuckery. And that if I don't have the originals, they can't verify my expenses for reimbursement. This is such bullshit. Why do we even use these fucking tubes if they just spit our mail out in some other goddamn dimension? Just venting here before I make a formal complaint. Useless pieces of shit. Rodriguez. Field research on Hiss entity, Hiss charged agent, confidential summary. The Hiss charged agents are examples of extreme physical deformation resulting from the Hiss corruption. Hiss charged display an unthinking fixation on any non-corrupted individuals in the area. Once with a specific proximity, they erupt into a burst of focused Hiss resonance so dense that it acts as a physical force. The Hiss charged is depleted of the Hiss corruption after this eruption. The host is left lifeless. This behavior may be adaptive response to the HRAs. The Hiss charged are designed to blow the devices off potential hosts, exposing them to the resonance. Is the Hiss capable of customizing a corrupted host's altered ability to this degree? Why is the physiology of the Hiss charged so dramatically different from the host's original form? Lots of questions, no answers. Refer to file redacted for full report. And we're taking out the trash. Whoops. Two ability points. I think that's everything in there.
This place is gonna come down. If I want to try there. Yeah, I'm really liking it, Nolan. Really strange, like,
Go to shit. Fix it fast. If the plant goes boom, we can throw the spoon in the corner.
Oh, gotta get the, Yeah, that's how I'm playing the Ultimate Edition, is from the PlayStation Plus. But it's like a mix of X-Files and Resident Evil. Very strange. Oh no. Whew. And the comparison to Resident Evil is more like the navigation through the mansion, except you're navigating the Bureau of Control, which is like a government building.
Shit. What now?
My old enemy, the clock, is blocking the pipes. You need to deal with that shit. He is very clever. He's trying to sneak in. We got him caught with his hand in the fist trap. Better be off him.
Guess those are just extra power supplies. Yeah, I did play the Village demo. Thought it was pretty cool. Can't wait to see what it's gonna be like when it comes out full game. The graphics on it are pretty insane. The gross blockage down in the water systems is back. What the fuck is it? Where does it keep coming from? And why the hell does Ati keep yelling nonsense at it? He acts like he can understand him. Of course, he acts like we can understand him too. Guess that's just his brand of crazy. I'm gonna try out a new drain cleaner, extreme strength. Let's go get this clog. What the fuck? Oh shit. No, 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 don't kill me.
What the hell is that? Oh, that's the most disgusting thing I've ever seen.
Should go back and get that health. Just in case. unless it's gone. There's some here. Not much. There we go. It's gross. Launch efficiency. Is that it?
We need to fix this thing ASAP.
Should be it. There we go.
Nothing more satisfying than manual labor.
Oh shit. His Trooper. Troopers are meant to be the first agents to enter unknown Oz, thresholds, or any other preternaturally hazardous situation. They're heavily armored and heavily armed in preparation for the worst. As a result of their role, his troopers have access to the heaviest armor and weaponry from the Bureau's armory, including military-grade chain guns and grenade launchers. In addition to their already formidable FBC-issued armor, the Hiss resonance surrounding these entities has is dense enough to stop bullets. If forced to engage one of these, be sure to use any of the available cover. Also note that to any telekinetically talented, enemy grenades can be a welcome source of ammunition. Refer to file redacted for full report. Shaggery. Ooh, 27 health per cup. Nice. shit. Shit. She die? Where'd she go? I bet she died. And that was like literally last shot. One more for the health. Kill enemy with a service weapon in charge mode. Not charge yet, so. Converters are this way. Shit. There. See, control room. Energy converters are here. Central maintenance go. oldest house is a place in flux. Thresholds appear with no warning. What the threshold will contain is a question we can only answer once it manifests. Widely accepted theory is that thresholds are dimensions vibrating on a redacted frequency different from our own. When these frequencies match, the threshold will manifest in the oldest house, which acts as a redacted. Others theorize thresholds are parallel universes or possibly our own reality, at different points in time. Some believe our collection of altered materials affects the house or attracts the threshold. We do not know for certain that thresholds are not permanent. Eventually, their frequencies will shift. Some believe Earth itself is just another threshold connected to the oldest house, which is actually rooted in some other reality. This theory, while impossible to disprove, causes redacted in those who learn of it, so it is actively denied. Refer to 505-1881 for full report. Good defense. Utilization of paranatural elements, munitions testing on OOP-22 aka Home Safe. The safe object of power can produce a barrier using objects or materials from its immediate vicinity. See OOP-22 case file for more details. Bureau Rangers were given permission to employ heavy weaponry against para-utilitarian bound to this object in order to gauge the barrier's durability. Redacted and redacted. Velocity and ammunition were tested with redacted results. Testing will continue after redacted. The safe object of power is clearly a viable candidate for use in combat response scenarios. Allowing para-utilitarians to participate in altered engagements would be an advantage worth considering. Refer to file 853-8367 for full report. Give me 1 second, I'll be right back. Okay, back. Investigate the training course. Doesn't seem like we can get there yet. Listen, Trench is on the warpath about this Tennyson report thing. He wants to know who wrote it and wants to know yesterday. Whoever did this is gonna get crucified. I don't know if it was one of you guys, and I don't want to know. I'm not super keen on leading a witch hunt, so tell everyone in the sector to keep their heads down. Best not to be on anyone's radar right now, you know? I tell ya, not even counting all the weird shit we deal with, this place can be downright hostile work environment sometimes. Hey. Yeah, I'm not sure what we're supposed to do there. It's open. I'd like to file a formal complaint regarding the unauthorized use of my voice in a state of quality that I did not agree on. The fact that we were planning to use material from what I thought was a rehearsal was not communicated to me at all. Had it been, I would have disallowed the use of those recordings. I want use of the Ranger Field Training Course recorded messages to halt immediately. I will not stand for this humiliation among my peers. I will go to HR with this if necessary. Signed, Randall Pulaski.
So I just read this? Welcome to the Ranger Field Training Course. The course must be completed in the specified amount of time. When you're ready to start, press the button. Is that all, or?
I always did love obstacle
Get ready,
courses.
Ranger. Course starting in 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Go.
Oh my god, I suck.
45 seconds remaining. Seconds remaining.
One more somewhere? Oh shit.
15 seconds remaining. 5 seconds remaining. Failed.
Shit.
Try again, Ranger.
Shit!
This gun's like not accurate. How do we force to get what we want to aim for? And it's a quick course.
Get ready, Ranger. Course starting in 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Go. Remaining.
Like, why? I'm looking at this shit.
30 seconds remaining. Seconds remaining. 5 seconds remaining. Course failed.
Oh, you have to get. Oh, that sucks.
Get ready, Ranger. Course starting in 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Go. Remaining.
Are you kidding?
seconds remaining. Complete. Congratulations, Rainer.
Guessing this isn't usually part of the course. It's protecting itself. I need to hit it harder to break that shield.
Okay. Sweet. Cool. It's a pretty cool power. Oh shit.
Time to have a shield.
How do we get up there? Who knows? Oh, right here. Holiday Memories Tree. AI-14AE. Item must be contained within a soundproof cell. A Holiday's Memory brand white plastic tree with a green plastic stand. The item repeats the words and phrases spoken within a range of redacted feet, always in a tone below redacted hertz. This verbal mimicry has found profound, distressing effects on the individual it is copying. The item was taken from the Redacted, a Canadian research station established on Ross Island in Antarctica, where it was used to celebrate the holiday season. In 1979, solar radiation damaged the radio, severing the base's only means of communication with the world. After the frozen passage opened, a military expedition visited the base to re-establish contact. They found the base's occupants in various states of madness, rambling about voices in the tree. Military personnel discovered they also heard the tree speaking. After locking the item in a supply crate, they brought it back to the mainland, at which point the Bureau intervened. Home safe, no unique procedures required. The object is a guardhouse brand home safe. Weight measurements vary. When bound, the object allows paratiliterians to telekinetically gather items and debris from their surroundings. The object is currently bound by Redacted. Discovered in the basement of a home in Redacted, Ohio, the object gained rapid interest in certain online forums dedicated to opening abandoned safes. After months of failure, the owner attempted to open it with explosive. The object survived with no physical damage. The Bureau agents were dispatched, now confident of its paranatural nature. Blood occasionally emerges from seams around the object's door. Tests confirm the blood is not human. X-rays taken of the object indicate that something is trapped inside, though the images are always blurred, which indicates the contents of the object are moving. All attempts to open the object have been unsuccessful. What the hell that is? Damage against enemy armor plus 30%. Interesting. Is this the elevator we first took? It's different. Like way up there. Alright. Let me get to the energy converters. I think I checked that first bathroom. Shield boost. Shield strength plus 37%. Alright. Let's go ahead and head to the energy converters.
I don't like that sound.
I wonder if we can get in here with the shield. Or... Oh. Let me try something in there. Shit.
It's fried up.
Shit.
You need to fix it before the old Twig pants inside the plant has a shit fit.
Oh, there's a shelter here. Get that up. Ah. Oh shit, there was one right next to me. Stop looking. Control room. Easy enough. Oh, we're missing one more, which I assume is the first row. Right there.
Won't blow up. Let's go lift the lockdown.
Lift the internal lockdown using the Directorial override. We need to go back up. Next game is Wednesday at 8, usual spot. Hazard owes me 20. Irish is still on a fucking winning streak. Someone please figure out how he's cheating. Thompson suspended for a game because of that shady dealing incident. Guy, I owe you $60. I bought beers last time, so it's Hepstenstall's turn. Remus. That leads back to the elevator. I don't think there's anything else in here. Alright, so let's just cleanse the portal.
To protect them, forces contain a lockdown will only be lifted by a directorial override.
This is what we came here to do.
So much is expected from the director. The responsibility, the privilege to steer the Bureau into dangerous waters and safely out again. to inspire and lead its people, to protect them. The board is there to advise you, but they want things in return. You hold all this in your old, trembling hands. I had to lose everything before I could see the Bureau is the Director's life. There's no room for anything else. If the forces contained here escaped, we'd be dragged back into an age of superstition, terror, death. Assuming you think we ever really left that behind. Any emergency, any major containment breach, and the lockdown goes into effect. I implemented this security measure in my first years as director. I knew we were vulnerable. I'd personally seen the cost of sloppiness. I made sure the internal lockdown could only be lifted by a directorial override, only to be used when the director is confident the sectors are safe to be opened again. This way, the director is the last line of defense. And if I screw up, it's on me, and me alone.
Okay, let's get the health boost there. So we can... The shield propels debris at nearby enemy. That's pretty cool. Like the second mod slot. Increase base weapon damage. Let's construct the spin. Here. Get rid of the grip. Spin. % damage. So let's get this out. Switch it to that real quick. So 24. Alright. And form the lockdown. Or override, rather.
That's it. The other sector should be open now. I think it's time I told Emily why I'm here. I'll risk it. You two should get to know each other.
I have access to 2 now, right? Yep.
Book Club Lopez. Unless you review by Captain Lopez. These days, most YA novels intertwine the coming-of-age story with either a contrived dystopian setting or a tragic romance, unless you manage to do both. In the story, the protagonist and her love interest search for a cure to a virus called the Fix, which is simultaneously killing her, spreading across the whole world. To find the cure, they go on expeditions into dangerous, uncharted territories. The people all live in walled cities now because dystopian future, and along with the way, they just have to fall in love. I liked how we never got to know if Fix was ever actually fixed. The ending was bold, especially for YA. The main character succumbs to the Fix when she's so close to the cure and commands her love interest to go on and save the world. She knows this is the end for her, but that the job can still be done. She dies out in the unknown, alone, and surrounded by danger, but never loses sight of the goal. That's a good soldier's death. I give this book a 3 out of 5. I feel most of the teenage angst in this is a little lost on me, but I recommend it to my brother's kids. There. Oh. I think that was that other elevator. Let's go to executive sector. Speak with Emily.
A lot of these questions could be answered by obtaining a live specimen.
Jesse, you made it. And you lifted the internal lockdown.
Let's talk, Emily.
Yes, of course.
Listen, Emily. Screw it. Just tell her. I haven't been completely honest. I have a younger brother, Dylan. When we were kids, we found an old slide projector in Ordinary's landfill. The slides created doorways to other places. Bad things happened. Came through. That's all she gets. The rest stays locked inside. But we found help. Through one of the doorways, we met something. A being.
A being? What kind of being?
It's hard to describe, but she helped us. We managed to turn the projector off. The bad things that came through the doorways were gone. After that, your people came. Tried to grab us. I ran away. They got Dylan. I left him behind.
Bureau agents took your brother?
Yes. You covered it up. No one believed me. I just want to find Dylan. I've been looking for him ever since.
What happened to the slide projector? It sounds like another object of power.
I thought you took it. The Bureau. Along with Dylan.
I've never heard of it. But around here, assume everything's classified. You know, I looked into the Ordinary AWE case files after you mentioned it. Trench and Darling were both involved. A large area of the containment sector was reserved for it. The case hasn't been active for a long time. I have no idea if anything's still there. Can you tell me more about this being you found?
Let's hope you two get along. She's been with me ever since Ordinary. In my head. She led me to you. I call her Polaris.
As in a guiding star?
Did Polaris know about the hiss? If she got you in here in spite of the lockdown, she's very powerful. Which may help explain your test results. Your readings are incredible, Jesse. Now, cross-referencing them with the database, I found 2 matches in Darling's old classified files. Unfortunately, I can't access them beyond the file codes, but one was P6, referring to a prime candidate for a potential future bureau director. This was logged years ago.
Dylan. Is that Dylan?
The other match is on something called Hedron, which must be connected to these Hedron resonance amplifiers somehow. All I know is that Marshall went to the research sector to secure the HRA production after the Hiss first attacked.
So, Marshall seems like our best lead on Dylan.
I need to go after her. How can I get to the research sector? Use my keycard. The sector elevator will take you there.
Marshall is the next step. What Emily told me about Ordinary, my powers being connected to things in the Bureau's past, I am so close to something. Do you feel it? Something's coming.
We take turns to come for a visit. I helped you. You owe me now. And when time comes, I will come calling.